Hi, everybody. Welcome to podcast. This is Microphone.
And we've already started off with a bang.
What the fuck?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to What the Fact, the podcast.
This is Microphone.
Thanks for the reminder.
Episode 25, fuckers.
Thank you.
Of the reality TV show.
I apparently need a lot of help doing this intro thing because I don't know how to talk.
If you're still wondering what you're listening to, because we're a solid 2 minutes in and we still have not explained it, this is
What?
the...
Fuck.
Wow, that was pretty nice. This is a questions podcast where we each bring some questions each week that are pretty funny usually, and will get us thinking and talking about crap.
And if not thinking, at least just spilling crap.
That's more likely what it is.
Or just crapping.
But we don't do that part on the pod. Well, mouth poop, I guess.
What?
Yeah, no,
Wait,
don't
what?
even go into that.
What? No, but you brought it up.
Listen, I guess I just woke up right before these two lovely ladies got to my apartment.
It's almost 5 p.m.
What does mouth crapping mean?
Does it mean crapping out of your mouth? Is that like a play on just the shit that we spew in words?
Exactly. First
Okay.
answer is the right answer.
Cool.
Um,
Great. Love it.
So this is episode 25.
We can rent a car now.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I remember.
So without knowing what the questions are, what would you name this episode just for fun?
The quarter centennial.
Wow.
quarter centennial, quarter life crisis.
Oh, quarter life crisis is great.
But can
Yeah.
you imagine your quarter life crises
I had one.
happening?
You had one?
Oh, of course I did.
What'd you do?
I have
about
a
it?
crisis every year.
Okay.
Every year something is wrong and I reflect back on why. That's just how I live.
That's fair.
I mean,
But like
what
a traditional quarter life crisis, though.
I didn't have one.
I
I mean,
don't
no
think I had
money.
one.
That was
Yeah,
my crisis. No
Definitely
money.
but I think there was like an expectation for some people of like, oh, at this time I not only have a degree but like a husband and maybe a kid
What?
on the way. Oh yeah.
Married at 25?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
most of my friends were married before 25.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's
White
crazy.
people, right?
White people. No, I didn't say that. I think depending on where you... That was not Ashley who said that.
I'm trying to throw my laugh. I wasn't laughing or I wasn't apologizing for what I said. I apologize
So,
for my laugh.
I did tell these ladies that when we laugh, we often laugh very loud. So I was like, try to throw your laugh a little away from the microphone. Stephanie leans over like she's trying to whisper in someone's ear and giggles. It was
I'm
quite
trying
funny to
to
watch.
exorcist my neck so I don't laugh
Just
into the
full
microphone like...
spitting.
So yeah, that's kind of stuff we talk about all the time.
And that's our quarter life crisis.
So quarter life crisis is when you're 25.
Yes.
So is that expecting people to live like 200 then?
Fools.
200?
To 100.
Oh, I was like, you're like...
Which is such a fool's mistake. Most of us, I mean, come on.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Japanese are living till 120,
Well,
so
what
you know
the hell?
this is like their 10th life crisis.
I always thought if I made it to like 60, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
killing it.
I thought if I
Not
lived to
pun
40,
not
I'd be
intended.
great.
Oh
Because you
my-
know my
that's
my
right.
prediction,
That's
my
right.
Yeah.
not prediction.
No, yes, but
What was
ugh.
it? What's it called when you have like you think
Premonition?
about not premonition, like when someone predicts the future with a statement.
Your future?
No, oh my god, I can't think of any words right now.
Your fortune?
Not fortune.
Microphone?
No. Oh my god.
Throw your laugh. Throw your laugh.
Well, it'll come to me later. But I just saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child last night for the second time.
So
And-
good.
Wonderful, by the way. But in there they have there's a character who gives a prediction.
Fortune teller.
No.
Oh.
Crap, I can't think of any words today. Like when in Harry Potter in the books when they
Foreshadow?
but when they had like that whole like building where they would keep these little crystal balls of
Oh, yeah. But did
How's
they
that
have
not your
memories?
fortune? Like, what are all the words we have not said yet?
oh my god. But
Lamb?
Anyway,
I like lamb.
we'll come back to it later. I don't know why I'm
You're just
so
gonna shout it
brain
in the
dead.
middle of one of our questions.
Schnattern?
That was it. Thank you.
Papa,
The hall full of
Mama.
schnatterns. All right. Crazy. So what else? So we have. This is our week of celebrating. What we should have celebrated a long time ago was getting. Was it 1,000 downloads?
Oh yeah, we're way past that. Suckers!
So, no, it should be. We're way past that. Thank you.
I mean, thank you very much.
Thank
Please
you.
come again.
We're so humbled.
We are humbled, actually. So thank you. However,
Why didn't you tell more of your friends? Whoa, who was that?
I don't.
Stephanie, was that your friend?
Throwing my voice.
Wow. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that we will be probably each like 2 extra pounds next week when you listen to us. Because we're going to celebrate by eating
Don't
dinner
tell them.
at a restaurant.
You can tell them.
we're just eating for the sake of
We
eating.
won't tell anybody what
We're
time and
eating a
when.
very
Yeah.
luxurious meal.
Luxury.
Luxurious.
Full of red meat.
I'm just gonna drink a lot of martinis. I don't know
Fair.
what y'all are doing.
I don't think I'm going to drink. Trying to follow my rules, but I also really want to eat some meat.
Girl, you better get ready to eat meat. I want to see you eat all that meat.
Cool.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Are you not gonna eat?
Of course.
Okay, I was gonna.
I just don't want to offend the vegans.
Offend the vegans. The vegans are always offended. Have you ever met a non-offended vegan?
Yeah, I was vegan for like 2
Exactly.
So was I.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, let's dive into the questions. We have 3 questions this week. Surprised? You shouldn't be if you've been here before.
Question 1.
Question the first.
Oh, I guess it's me. Oh, I'm so excited to ask you guys a question. Okay. So, you guys watched, I know Stephanie watches TV.
And movies, and I just want to throw in there, I am the crazy movie TV watcher person.
Quick
And
question for
that's-
you.
If you want to talk to me about anything,
It's
I'm
not about the
there.
shows or the movies I'm going to ask you about.
I'm just saying, there's a big audience.
I
for me.
appreciate that. That's great. Thank you. But do you fast forward through commercials?
Okay. Okay,
No,
I do have thoughts.
quick answer. I just need a quick answer.
Quick
Yes or
answer
no?
is oh God, no, but
Too slow.
No. It's more complicated than that because I still have cable. I'm one of the few people who still have cable, and certain shows have the thing where it will automatically kind of skip it for you, and it'll let you know that if you press fast forward, it will take you all the way to the end of the commercial pod.
So do you watch commercials during the week? At all?
If I'm
yes
not,
or no? Yes
yeah,
or no?
yes.
Okay.
If it's not recorded, yes.
Okay, thank you. So because of that, you should be aware of what I'm going to be asking you.
Oh God.
And you see commercials frequently, right, Ashley?
I have seen a television before.
Oh,
You don't
thank
have
God.
cable, right? I'm the only one who has cable
Look,
here.
I wasn't just born today. I
I know
clearly
Oh.
see commercials.
But you got with the times, things change. You change with it. You know.
So anyway, thinking of your commercial watching times, remember those commercials are for like prescription drugs that have made up names like I bring poo or no more.
Albarella Kitzapillin.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
takes,
what is that for?
takes a happy word and like changes one syllable of it to something weird.
Correct.
So if you were a prescription drug and they're reading off of your side effects, what would your main side effect be? I know there could be more than one, but what would be the main side effect that people maybe question taking you as a drug?
This is a good one.
This is a really good question.
Also, if you have a second to think about it, maybe think about what you would be called.
Oh God. Oh my God.
I thought you were gonna ask the name, but then I wasn't sure. I know what one of my side effects would be.
What would that be?
Just like spontaneous laughter, but like full body laughter. And it could be anywhere, and that would be a huge problem. Can you imagine you're like at a funeral and it's just like ah, and it's like you
Okay,
can't
as
control
somebody
yourself.
who literally just watched a movie this weekend where that is involved, that's rough to talk about.
Yeah,
That was in the
terrible.
Joker. It was literally in the Joker. It's
Oh,
one of
is
his
it?
things. He gives a card that was like, I laugh at uncomfortable situations.
Yeah,
Please understand.
it's true. Seriously,
Or like in your one-on-one with your boss, and you're like,
those are intentional.
oh, okay.
Oh no.
For you, they are.
Yeah, I think
Right.
definitely that. I
Just
would.
breaking out into laughter. I could see
I
that.
think breaking out into laughter or spontaneous ribbon dancing, but you don't always have a ribbon.
Okay.
I think that'd be hilarious.
Which would you prefer though to be known with the Ashley drug?
Well, there's which one do I think is more realistic to my personality, and which one would I want?
Well, it's just whatever
More-
you want to answer.
More realistic is the laughing spontaneously at random situations, but I think it's sort of like in New Girl, the guy Nick, he like when he's in awkward situations, he moonwalks back. I would like that, but like the ribbon dancing, interpretive dancing type situation.
Okay.
But again, you don't always have a ribbon, so you're pretending there's a ribbon, which makes it all the worse.
That's pretty much how I dance, like at weddings and things anyway. But people seem to just go along with it. So I guess maybe it's a good thing.
I would pay you $10 cash money
Cash money.
to go around our office and ribbon dance in front of all the conference rooms whilst during conference meetings.
Isn't Walston during repetitive?
Yes, it is.
The
But I really needed
redundancy office of redundant.
I mean,
That wasn't the question, Stephanie.
last week at work,
Yours would be smartassery.
I did hold a high kicking contest in the office.
It's true.
remember
You were
that.
there. Wait, you were there?
I
for
did
it?
it.
were
I did
there.
it backwards though. I didn't do it frontwards.
Because
It
you
was
were in a
back-
skirt.
I kicked backwards.
High kick backwards.
I'm very proud of my ability to kick above my head, and so I want to see what other people can do. So we all tried doing it at
I
work.
did not.
It's a
Yeah.
life-saving skill.
It
is a
You're like,
life-saving
I
skill.
gotta get out of here.
Can I explain really quickly why I did not do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can get either overly competitive or I won't try just like for the joke of it, like, oh look, and like barely do anything, versus I will actually try and likely slip and fall on my ass.
Fair.
And that's why I did not.
Thank you
do
for not
that.
hurting yourself
I did not want to hurt myself in that moment.
or making me judge your lack of kicking ability. One of the
Yes.
two.
Yes, just wait till a happy
Because-
hour and then I'll try again.
Because
Okay.
the latter would be oh so embarrassing.
And hurtful. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh,
Very
I meant you
hurtful.
making fun of her.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care about being made fun of. I care about being actually hurt, physically hurt.
We
So
just-
Ashley, I think for yours, I'd like to choose for you that it would be the ribbon dancing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like that.
It
Hmm.
means that you get me.
Yeah, we get you. I think mine will be a little George Costanza-esque.
Huh.
You know where he says like the right joke and he's like, and I'm out. Like I think that would be my side effect is you know what to say in the right time. You may have had a couple of jokes forming before that. Maybe nobody heard them. Maybe some did and just didn't respond. But then you get the one that lands, and that's the one that you're gonna leave the stage. You know that's all you can do for the evening, and you're done.
So you're
So basically, tell the right joke and then exit without anybody seeing you or everybody seeing you, thinking that you're gonna come back. But
that's,
you
that's
don't.
actually a pretty good thing though.
You don't come back.
I might want to take this prescription.
It's pretty
Be-
good.
You know, it's kind of funny because some prescriptions will be like, "Hey, we'll reduce your blood pressure." At the end, it says, "May also make you lose weight," and you're
And
like,
give you massive
oh.
diarrhea for 16 days.
and that's why you lose weight.
But that's written in small print.
Prepare yourself an adult diaper.
An adult
Oh.
diaper.
They're expensive.
They
Anyway,
are.
How do you know that?
I had an elderly person say that to me recently, and I looked them up, and they are quite expensive.
How expensive are they per diaper?
They're more expensive than like baby diapers.
I don't know the cost for that.
I think it's because you go through them less than you would a baby diaper.
And more material.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Baby diapers are really thick. Well, I don't know. I haven't really touched a baby in their diaper recently, so I don't know.
the adult diaper is the ultimate panty liner.
Yeah. Exactly, because it just covers everything.
We were just talking about that earlier before we started recording, like the difference in like the idea of the thong to try to hide the panty line versus trying to accentuate.
And I said I would love a time in fashion where the panty line was celebrated.
I'm just saying, with a tattoo, I have a tattoo where it's high and the panty line would hit it, and it's uncomfortable.
I think you need to wear pantaloons. I don't see the problem here. I think you just need to wear larger underwear, larger and longer underwear.
Can they
That
be
goes
on
to
the
your
outside?
ankles.
Could I create them as a fashion statement?
Yeah.
I think we are right now.
Is that one of my side effects?
Pantaloons?
Pantaloons.
People just
For no
break-
reason, you just start wearing pantaloons.
And you crave them if you're not wearing them.
You're like, oh, she has the pantaloons.
your legs.
And then the jerk store called and they're wanting more of you. And then the pantaloons show up and then you're out.
Is it the pantaloons just start growing down on you? So it's like that, like
No.
it literally.
No,
gets
your
hard on
legs
you?
start like they shake in excitement, anticipation until you get pantaloons on them.
Ooh,
Interesting.
So
And-
the pantaloons are like a straitjacket?
No, just think of like, when you're craving some kind of food really badly, like I just really want this right now, and you can probably have it, but it's just kind of out of reach at the moment. That's like your legs with the pantaloons is like, oh, I just gotta get some pantaloons on me.
What would the pantaloons solve for your remedy as the prescription? You know what I mean? Like, the side effect is the pantaloon, but what is that solving for?
Fashion.
You take prescription
Get
drugs.
out of here! Get out of here! I don't even know why you said. I don't even know why you said it like that. I'm throwing my voice.
What the heck was that? Oh my god.
Fashion, couture, Vogue, Vogue it out, Vogue it out, Vogue it out. Insert Vogue music.
All right. Lovely.
I didn't think of a name for my drug, but it's gonna be pantaloons and quick exits after the one joke that landed.
But what's it trying to solve for? Just fashion? Like, if
know.
you're lacking in fashion, you take this drug.
Hypochondria is what it's solving for.
Awesome. I think we could sell a lot of that drug, actually.
I think mine would be solving for awkward situations, for sure.
So you find yourself in them a lot.
So you escalate it further. So
Oh my God.
you take back the control of
Oh,
the
you take
situation.
back. I was gonna say if I was in like a situation because I love awkward,
Oh, absolutely.
and that like I had my like pills to counter this awkward, and I just look straight at somebody and just like throw the pills over my shoulder. I was like, "Let's do this. Let's dance." As my pantaloons come down,
And then your fake
They
ribbon
unroll.
dancing like arm goes out.
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
And yours?
How about you, Patricia?
Mine definitely, I thought of this ahead of time, and I don't think it's as excited as yours, but an ailment that I have frequently is that I'll be in a group of people in a quiet room and my stomach is louder than an earthquake. It's so loud. It just goes like, and everyone looks at me so embarrassing, but I think my drug would be doing that to everybody constantly.
So, in that case, would it be saying messages? Would it be like, fuck you! No, fuck you! That's the rock song that
Insert-
goes out. It's hard metal.
Insert hard metal
Fuck
music
you.
here. Yes.
No, fuck you!
That would be the sound of my stomach. That would be the sound of anybody's stomach taking this prescription drug.
I've been really into, Stephanie knows this, I've been really into making any sentence into hard metal music. Like, I was talking to my man at home. He's like, can you help me put that in that box? I was like, put it in the box! Put it in the box! And he was like, oh my god, what
He's like, who did
are
I just
you
marry?
Why?
It's just so intense.
Wait
Does
till that paper was signed to let that crazy come out.
Does it feel so good though? Just to like get that out?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Everything. There is anything can be hard metal. It's really incredible. Maybe that be another side effect.
All right, I'm gonna overlay some hard metal music on this right now. I want you to repeat the sentence to me in hard metal.
Okay.
I love the smell of laundry in the mornings.
I love the smell of fresh laundry in the morning. That's pretty.
That's great.
I expect a little bit more on that falsetto.
Oh man. Okay.
In the
okay.
morning! In the morning!
I can't wait to edit this.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm throwing my laughs, but I'm going full metal into this.
Oh, this will be fun though. It'll be fun. Okay, I might make a mixtape of all your music now.
Also, I can do the high parts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
We should make a band, a heavy metal band.
I would love that. Or if anyone wants to send us lyrics to sing in heavy metal, that's a good idea.
We could offer that up on like Fiverr. Watch out, Megadeth.
Let's do this.
All right, all
Oh,
right.
man.
So I think the ailment that mine would solve for though would just be like, you just don't feel good, take this pill, and then your stomach makes that noise.
Can your stomach just say the things that your mouth
Thinking?
won't say in that meeting?
Oh my god, you're in a
Yes.
meeting.
Why are we here? Like,
I'd rather be fishing.
this could have been an email.
Or like,
All of it.
I hope you eat shit and die.
You're still going with the
I'm
metal.
still going.
So if you can find Stephanie, we'll always transition to the next question. Ashley, switch off from metal. Let me know.
Insert heavy metal music.
Ending.
Yeah.
Cool.
Insert Kenny G.
Ooh.
I don't know how to
Sexy
do that.
My
saxophone.
hands are only meant for one thing. Sex. That was one of his tweets. It's the best thing that's ever been written on the internet ever.
Oh my gosh. Man.
So my next my question
Yeah.
could also be heavy metal if you want it to be.
All right.
do
Stephanie,
whatever
your
you
question's up
want.
now.
That is, yes, question the second is if you could have an intro song or an up to bat song,
Yeah.
what would that be? I'm curious of what you yourself would choose, and I'm also curious what would be chosen for you
I think
by
we
the rest
should-
of us.
If we do that, we should choose for each other first. So
I
it
would
doesn't-
agree.
we're not influenced by.
I would agree completely.
Yeah. Okay. Ashley is so excited for this answer. She's like looking at me with anticipation, like a
She's-
kid who's like rocking back and forth with
I'm-
excitement.
You know what's
I
the
don't
song?
know. I feel like Patricia, you might be some sort of. You're so nice and
Well, thank you.
shockingly.
Thank you, Megadeth.
I don't know, Steph. I'm conflicted because I feel like it might be a Disney song, but then I'm like,
Oh, I disagree. I'm going full country. I'm thinking I can't
Full
think of the full.
country?
Yeah, I can't think of the right country song, but the song where it sounds not because like it's country, but because there's a lot of country music that's like really like beautiful lyrics, and the more you listen to, it, you're like, oh my god, it's like really like cuts you like pretty deep and low, and you're like, it takes you 3 days to realize that you've just been burned. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking.
You give a lot of credit to country music that I have never
Country
given to
music's
it.
great.
That's great.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh
I-
my.
Yeah, I have strong feelings about country.
Whoa.
That being which, I don't love it.
I think it's
Um,
because I
Oh my
grew up around country, and I've always like tried to get away from that rural area of my life.
Okay.
I
But
think.
it's okay. I still appreciate your thoughts.
I think.
Just I
She
love you sign to
longhorned.
me?
Yeah.
Or was that just Longhorn?
Longhorn?
No, it was.
Oh.
There was an I love no, it was a full I love you. This is
Oh.
like the
Oh,
rage.
you got it in you, girl.
I love you.
like that.
I would say actually maybe my answer for you would change to something like "Chandelier" by Sia.
I love that
is-
song.
It's
Wait.
a great song.
It's so good, but it's also really
It's the lyrics are not me at all, but I like the song.
No, but it's like it's sort of like
Hi,
a.
girl, don't get hurt. That's me.
Yeah, no, that's like a
Not
It's a dark
necessarily
song.
the lyrics, but I think it's a very like.
well, no, you're
powerful
going for,
song.
Yeah, but you're going for a little bit of lyrics here. It's
Are we?
basically like
Are we?
the
Do we have
so.
to? Do we
I would
have
think
to?
so.
Okay, maybe
you
not.
were
I
just
take it
going
back.
for music.
No, I'd go for lyrics.
Okay, you go
more
for
with
lyrics.
music, yeah.
This is more complicated.
Unless
Okay, yeah,
the
I mean,
Elf King. So
oh,
just kidding. It's so scary.
Like the Mountain King.
No, the Elf King is from an opera, and it's really scary, and it sounds like someone's being chased. It's
Oh my God.
horrible.
Like I
and-
know Hall of the Mountain King.
I don't think it's that one.
Okay, what opera is this from?
I don't remember. I learned this a long time ago in school, and I always remember it basically sounds like someone's being chased. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be me.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay. Rewind.
Oh my
Blah,
goodness.
Blah 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 blah.
We
Would it
don't
help
have-
if I stated some of the songs I think would
Yeah,
potentially be mine?
yeah.
I have two
Oh no,
songs.
no, don't tell us yours yet. We have
Well,
to.
but I think in saying that it would help you understand where I was going for versus like what makes sense from an
Well, let's
outside
do
perspective.
Ashley next then, so then you can kind of give an idea then.
I think actually you might be a Kelly Clarkson song.
Oh my god,
I go back to you. You'd be Kelly Clarkson's amazing.
that's great.
Mildly
What song by her,
punchy.
though?
Or actually, I'm all over the place. Maybe Christina
No.
Aguilera Stronger.
Oh girl, I would love to be Christina Aguilera.
I think
We
that's a
all
really because
would.
you have like a silent strength in you,
Mm.
and she's like a ballad singer. So yeah, that's my final answer for you.
All
even
right.
though I went all over the board.
That's fair. I like that one though. I'm more of a Candyman by the Christina Aguilera. Candyman,
Insert retro music.
or just that song. Oh, love it. Okay, let's do Ashley real quick. Ashley,
Oh, boy.
yours would be like I'm thinking like Joan Jett in the Black Shirts. Black Hearts? Sorry, not Black Shirts. Black Shirts is a Nebraska thing. Black Hearts. Because she was like a powerful rocker, but very like, just she's a woman powerful rocker. And I love that. And I think that comes off as like what I expect from you.
That's a really kind
But
answer.
I don't really know quite the song though.
Hmm.
I think like the feeling of I love rock and roll, but not quite the lyrics to that.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
There are some songs that would absolutely make sense.
Yeah.
I did not go there, and
What
I
did
feel
you
like
think?
mine's gonna be terrible, and I'm sorry. It's not like an
Is it
up to
hardcore
bat.
rap?
No, it's kind of like
The Barney
I
song?
think maybe I've taken this question into depths I didn't understand. Where there's like the up to bat, like ready, pump you up, and then there's like the song that I consider most when I think of it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no.
I feel like I have to look up the name of the artist, but the song is called Insensitive. And it's not you being insensitive. It's not you being insensitive. It's you being yourself and other people being insensitive and you being like, oh, I didn't realize you were so insensitive.
Like
it
Mean by
was like-
Taylor Swift.
No, but it's
Why
like,
you
it's a
gotta be
really,
so mean?
it's a really, really incredible song that I love so much. It's not, again, not you being insensitive, but it's you being like still shocked that others are sometimes.
That would make sense, actually.
Thank
Very great.
you.
Yeah, it's like you see a little like too much good and like maybe stop.
Thank you.
Thank
As you
you.
come up to the bat like insensitive. You're trying to like
I don't
bat.
know
You're
if
like,
this is getting better or worse.
Ashley comes up to bat and people start crying. I've been so rude to her.
No, again, you're not insensitive. Other people are insensitive. And it's you getting it.
All right.
I'll play it for
Cool.
you after this. It's a really wonderful song.
All right, let's do Stephanie.
Mm.
Stephanie.
All right, I'm curious what you're going to say because I already know what my, like, not up to bat, but my internal monologue and my up to bat song are.
You'd be a 9 Inch Nail song. I've always thought of that with you.
I love that. I didn't think that at all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I need to look up that song though. I think, yeah. I don't know. What are you thinking? Patricia?
Anything?
I just
You don't have
can't believe
to.
I witnessed that whole conversation.
That was really
Why?
lovely. I mean,
Wait, who's the lead singer for Nine Inch Nails again?
I don't remember his name.
What's his name? He's a marketing genius, though.
of course.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Trent Reznor?
Trent Reznor, yeah.
Mm.
But he does so much for that band, and I don't know. I watched like a documentary thing on him when it comes to marketing, and I was just very amazed by him.
Can
So
I,
that'd
can
be
I
a very
share
good
what
thing.
song I think I would have had?
Yeah, go for it.
So this isn't my full up to bat song. This is my like internal monologue song, my intro song,
Yeah.
which is I believe it began as Bob Seger, but it's more well known for Metallica, and Nothing Else Matters. One of the lines I say constantly is "Nothing matters."
Oh my
Just
gosh.
nothing fucking matters.
Oh my gosh.
And I think it's a really wonderful song.
I mean, Metallica's
but
pretty
also Bob
great.
Seger. You know, I
Yeah.
love Bob Seger.
Yeah.
But my up to bat song, which is more, I think actually maybe more of an internal monologue, is that song called Batshit.
What? Who's that by?
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that
I have
Ozzy Osbourne?
No, I have it.
I-
I know.
that's what I
Oh
was thinking.
goodness.
Yeah.
I have it. I can't remember the exact name of the artist, but it's called like Batshit Crazy.
Why
It's
do you
like,
think that
"I'm
reminds you?"
Batshit. Because I think people don't fully understand the inner workings up here, and if they did, they'd be like, "Oh, that's fucking batshit crazy," and
fair.
that's how the chorus starts. I'm batshit crazy, and then it just goes on. It's
That's
really
cool.
wonderful.
All right. I don't think that's fun because
But
it's
I think that's a good up to bat song. It scares the other
self-reflective.
party, and it's also like, yeah, if you could see if this was, displayed outwardly in a projector, you'd be like, oh shit,
yeah,
bad shit, and it'd be perfect.
fair. All right,
Oh, man.
Ashley, what's your song that you would choose for yourself?
I don't know. I feel like there are a couple different ones. I would like to have some sort of like rap. I feel like the DMX X Gonna Give It To You is like a really fabulous
Oh my
song
god,
to
that would
walk
be great
into.
for you to walk out to.
I mean,
that's a great intro
It doesn't
song.
even matter who walks out from that song. Anyone who walks in on that song is pretty stellar.
That's so good.
What else? Definitely any like female ballad is always pretty solid though too. But I do like rap a lot. Blow the Whistle.
Like whistle baby, Never mind.
That
No.
is not blowing
No.
the whistle.
No.
Blow the whistle. Do, 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 do. Come on, Sid, don't look at me.
Blow the whistle. Burp, burp. Like that one?
Man, we can only do so much. We
Yeah.
only have licensing.
Yeah.
I
Only
mean, but my
so
singing
much.
is so not close to the song at all.
How much off key can you be for you to sing as much that you need to?
I say we test the legal.
Test the legal boundaries.
Yeah.
All right.
How about you, Patrish?
So this song, a tad bit obscure, but I think it's still I think it's popular enough to say it. But the song "Paris Ooh La La" by Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Mm-mm.
It's
I feel like I know that.
so yeah, and I'll play it for you guys later. But I don't know. Whenever I hear this song, I'm like, yes, this is me, and I hulk out. And in the shower, usually because when I listen to
You
it,
Hulk out.
yeah, in the shower.
Into what?
Grace Potter.
Into
Solid.
another woman.
Listen, that song, I feel like the singer in that song is so powerful. I love it. I don't think I understand the meaning of the song whatsoever, but I just feel like she's like so powerful, and she's like, I'm doing whatever the hell I want, and I love it.
I feel like right after this, we should actually play the songs that we have deemed for ourselves and for
Yeah.
each other, and then
We can edit it out.
and come back to be like, this made sense, this didn't.
Okay.
Maybe we can figure out how, like, we can make a YouTube playlist and
Of our
like
songs.
send
Oh,
it
yeah,
out to
yeah.
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I like
can do
that.
Perfect.
So the 3 songs we have for ourselves. So would you choose Batshit?
Well,
Stephanie.
I've 2 though. I've Batshit or Metallica's version of Nothing Else Matters.
But if you had to choose one to walk out to, your walk out to the Bat song, what would it be?
Well, am I hyping up everybody or am I just displaying my internal monologue?
Your choice.
Shit.
What a question.
I mean, if I'm being super true, probably Nothing Else Matters.
Okay.
Fair. I'm
What
so
would yours
Maybe
be?
everybody will be like taken down, and then unsuspectedly would I like destroy them?
Oh, perfect. I'm scared now. But that's okay. That's okay. Ashley, yours would be
the DMX.
X
song,
gonna
yeah,
give it to you.
X gonna
All right.
give it to you.
And
a
mine
great
is
song.
Grace Potter and the Nocturnals, Paris.
But then we should still listen to what we
Alright.
have for each other.
True.
All right.
Though, you know, when I was thinking, when you said Grace Potter, all I could think of was a Harry Potter character. So I was like,
No.
you Hulk out into a Harry Potter-like sister
Only
or
in your
mom or
dreams.
aunt?
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. Pause the podcast so we can listen to these songs. Be right back. All right, so we did take a quick break to listen to the music and see if we agreed. And
Pretty solid.
yeah,
Some yes, some no. I would like to retract and give a new one for Patricia, which is the Alana. I think it's Alana Miles, the Black Velvet.
oof,
I think that would
yes.
be a better song for your up
See,
to bat.
I'm not all that pure and quiet and nice.
But like you're soft, but then you're also like, I'll cut you.
I'll cut you, bitch.
I'll get
Just kidding.
you.
I'm not gonna retract that, but yeah, okay. So thank you for putting up with that.
But also an agreement for X gonna give it to
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. But I was telling them on the break, I was like, any Janis Joplin song, I think, would also be a good walk-in song for myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
That, like, wild, just raw voice.
Yes.
So good.
I love it.
And Bad Shit Crazy will work for anybody.
That's a good
I
song.
do like that song.
That's a good song.
Anybody can borrow it.
All right, it's a great question. Ashley, you ready to give us your question?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Question the third.
Okay, so my question is, which one would you rather have?
Whoa, what you
No, 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 no. Insert that sound for that
Insert
one.
would you rather sound
Yeah.
here.
Would you
Okay.
Exactly.
rather?
My question is, would you rather have herpes or celiac disease?
So describe these a little bit more for people who may not be as familiar.
So herpes, hopefully you're an adult listening to our podcast. And
Oral or genital? Those are different.
yes. I would say either or. Both? Both.
Both.
Both. So basically herpes is a STI. If you don't know what an STI is, you really should go see a doctor. You
Probably.
need to educate yourself in sexually transmitted infections and or diseases.
PSA.
PSA announcement from NBC. Just kidding. This is not sponsored. And then celiac is basically immune.
You're allergic to gluten.
Yeah, basically you can't have like gluten.
So
So
it's not
bread.
like you just can't have it. Oh no, it's like
It-
you will
yeah.
violently be ill.
exactly, it's not like a dietary preference. Like today, I'm not gonna do whole wheat bread. It's like no, my joints will literally swell up, and I will not be able to get out of bed.
My friend in college had celiac, but it wasn't extreme. But she would definitely just like start deteriorating when she ate gluten. Yeah.
I have lots
I
of feelings about gluten, whatever. But okay,
I have a response.
yeah, please.
I'd rather have herpes.
You'd rather have herpes?
Yes.
So no
Wow.
sex or why? Why? Tell us.
One, you can protect yourself. If it's genital, you can protect yourself because so women display the symptoms, men don't always. So
Okay.
sometimes it'll just happen anyways because men are bastards. So one, always wear protection. And if it's your mouth, sometimes it could be like you're overly stressed out. And women could also, anybody could get it's a cold sore.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just happens anyways, just by sharing a drink. So sometimes shit just happens.
True.
But if shit just happens, but you also, like, you can't experience really delicious foods, they will just destroy you from the inside out. I don't think it's worth it. I eat food constantly. I don't care about the other thing as much.
Fair.
So, therefore, I would rather have herpes.
Dang. Wow. How about you, Patricia?
I had a horrible answer for this.
Say it.
Do it.
Well, if it were herpes, it means I would have had sex. So probably just herpes. I told
Why
you it was
did
horrible.
you have celiac?
You don't have to have sex to have celiac disease. Anyway,
These things are like not mutually exclusive. Sex is available to both parties.
oh,
Sure is.
I didn't say herpes versus celiac and no sex.
okay. Well, either way, I think I'd rather have herpes because I think
Wow.
I feel like everybody already has a form of herpes almost.
1 in 4.
Yeah. So it'd be you being good company. And when you have herpes, can you have sex with other people who have herpes too? And would that make it worse?
Well, so
There's-
that's actually a question that I've been meaning to ask people because there is a difference between like oral versus genital.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you don't display either and you just have it.
There are different types of herpes too. There's like the really bad, like you're breaking onto like warts situation, and then there's like the cold sores also.
Oh,
they're
thank you,
all
doctor.
considered the same.
MD.
They're all just considered herpes though.
But they're different strains though. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about the whole family.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole
You have
thing.
like growth out of your mouth.
I have
herpes.
actually seen some people who've had terrible oral herpes.
Oh,
Like
Many of them.
you've seen a lot?
Oh yeah.
I've only seen it once in college, and it basically took over this girl's whole lip, and it like crusted.
Okay,
and it
she
was-
did not do a good job of recognizing because normally, like the people I know who have it, because 1 in 4 have it, you can recognize you can apparently you can start to feel it if it's on your face,
Oh my
and you can
gosh.
put some sort of cream and it'll like kind of die it down. Otherwise,
What does
it's
it
like
feel like?
I don't know. Apparently, it feels just like a hot spot.
Like I get cold sores like that.
that's what it is. A
Oh my
cold
god, I
sore
got
is
herpes
that.
already, so I don't have to worry to answer this question.
Hey, 1 in
was
4.
just-
It's just a cold sore. It's literally like you share a drink with somebody who has a cold sore, and
Yeah.
then you now have cold sores and you have herpes.
I'm not talking about the low maintenance herpes. I'm talking about the whole shebang,
The
full
whole shebang
full
is
Las Vegas
low maintenance
buffet.
and high maintenance.
Sick.
Wow, I'm really surprised by y'all. Is that final answer, Patricia?
I just love
Yes.
gluten, man. I love gluten.
Yeah.
My favorite meat alternative food is just made purely from gluten.
fair. I would say I differ from both of you. I'd
What?
rather have celiac only
As
because
somebody who's obsessed with different types of
because
food.
I mean it's different because I'm with my man now. But if I was not single and I had herpes, I would have to tell everyone that.
No,
I mean, not you don't tell your
What?
boss.
Nope.
You don't have to tell people that you're dating that you have herpes.
not necessarily.
What? I
No.
don't think so.
No, it's true. You tell people if you have, obviously, if you have a facial outbreak, if you have like warts, just refrain. But if you wear protection, no, it's not just an automatic. You're gonna like give
Why-
something to somebody else.
But why wouldn't you tell someone if you had that STI? It's
Because
an STI.
most of the time it's very low grade, and that it's not something that's easily transmittable. It's not like
Oof.
HIV.
Whoa, this is a different conversation.
It's a very different conversation, but it's a
I-
conversation that I've had with many people.
If I was single and I had herpes, I would definitely tell the people.
If you had
that I
a
was
single
with.
cold sore once for the rest of your
No,
life,
no,
you
no,
would
but
tell
I'm talking
anybody
about-
that you were with.
I'm talking legit. You take a STI test, whatever STD test, and it shows up positive for herpes beyond just the cold sore. You have to tell them.
I mean, I guess it'd be kind of like if you got tested for anything that can be ridded with any sort of antibiotic.
But you can't get rid of herpes. That's the biggest problem with herpes. Herpes is the gift that keeps on
that
giving.
that is actually a very different question, though. That is kind of the fun thing. So this kind of goes into, okay, this is going way off topic, and please cut me off.
No.
There is very different strands because genital warts is considered HPV, is it
Mhm.
not? HPV in certain strands, like it's a virus and it can go away on its own. It can literally clear on its own.
It
It's not
doesn't
something
go
that you
away,
have for
though.
life.
It goes dormant.
It can go
HPV
dormant. It can
never
go
goes
away.
away. It goes dormant.
There's like 12 different strands now.
Right? But
So
still,
some it's like you don't you literally don't have to tell people for some of them. And most of the time it's been given to you by somebody who didn't know they had it.
Well, most of the times it's men because you can't like
There's no
men.
symptoms.
There's no men don't know if they have HPV,
Exactly.
i.e., they could be a carrier. I don't know, Patricia. You're very quiet.
Right? No, it's a very
My eyes are
it's a
golf
conversation
balls.
that I've had very, very recently with many people, and it is a very, very interesting thing. But yeah, sometimes there are actual things that you don't necessarily need to tell everybody. Just because you had a cold sore doesn't mean everybody that you want to kiss that you have to tell that you have oral herpes.
But is that not fair to that other person if they get herpes from you?
For the oral herpes?
Yeah.
I mean, I would agree and disagree. I've been very mad at people who I've seen have a cold sore and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a sip," and I'm like, and it just like completely hit the drink off
cheers.
the table. Sure, but half the time, if it lays dormant, it lays dormant, and it's not.
But then that's irresponsible of that person who knows that they have outbreaks if they have herpes, that they're sharing food with you and not telling you. So that's not fair to you either.
I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying that it's an easier thing to deal with of like, oh, cold sore, and you just don't, as opposed to just like, I'm not going to go out to dinner because everything's going to hurt me.
Wow. I don't know. I think we differ, man. We differ.
I mean,
and I think Patricia's like, oh my god.
That's the point of
How
what would
did
you
we
rather?
get
If everybody
here?
had the exact same opinion of like, would I rather be sheltered or not sheltered? Like, of course, like everybody's gonna have a very different opinion about it.
Yeah.
You should always make it aware in the former if there's something that could be transmittable. Of course, you make it aware. But that seems like an easier topic than like, sorry, I'm gonna be that friend where you've listed 5 different restaurants and I can't do any of them. Like, I feel like that's almost more annoying than
Wait,
the person
more
who had.
annoying to know? Wait, I'm so confused by that
I'd
example.
be more annoyed by the person who said I won't be able to attend half of our dinners or any of our things because I looked at the menu, everything hurts or will hurt me, than the person who I'm not gonna have sex with who has herpes.
Wait, so now we jumped into a different thing.
Use it
Being
herpes or celiac.
Yeah. But I'm saying we jumped into if you had the reason why I would choose having celiac over herpes is because
Disclosure?
is that if I were dating other people, I
Oh.
would have to tell them that I had herpes.
But you wouldn't tell them about your celiac disease.
I
It'd
mean,
be
I
a
would have to
secret.
take care of it myself. But it's a very
Yeah, I mean,
different,
going
you know
out
what
to
I mean?
dinner would be fine. Spending the night would be a disaster.
Yeah. Well, but I mean,
Would
it's
be
not
the
like
other
I'm
way,
going to
huh?
secretly eat gluten. I would just be like, I'm just not going to eat this. I'll eat something else. Like, I will
You say
avoid
that,
it.
but literally, like, every sauce has a gluten in it.
I think there's a lot more. I mean, we're really lucky in San Francisco that we have a lot of other alternatives in comparison.
is
Also,
crazy.
you cook a lot, so you'd try to find a lot of alternatives.
True.
Well, for me, I'd just be like, well, because I'm not eating for the 10th day in a row.
yeah.
That's so true. And
Yeah.
that's I
Yeah.
think that's part of it is that I was like, oh, okay, well, you're right. I do cook a lot, so I'd be like, oh, I'll just avoid this. I'll get the alternative of this, blah, blah, blah,
And I'd be like, I guess I'm having a carrot.
True. Also,
true.
I'm going to be mild, not super negative, but a mild Debbie Downer
Huh.
is when it comes to actual, like, herpes in men. They don't display. They don't even know.
But they can get tested for it.
Yeah, but do they?
They probably should.
They should.
That's called just like being
Should.
responsible as a adult.
I would agree. I would agree. I
Yeah.
don't disagree with
Yeah.
that. But yeah, sometimes it just happens. And
What a downer.
that was a little bit of a
But it
downer. I
was-
didn't want to be a downer. I would rather be able to eat everything than be
Don't get
annoyed
me
with
wrong.
that.
I would definitely miss like fresh white bread,
Everything.
right? But there are alternatives like potato flour, rice flour.
What about
quinoa
dim sum, though? You
flour.
can have dim sum anymore.
Yeah, you could.
You could?
Yeah, you could.
You have to
Like
make
what?
it yourself.
Yeah, you can make it yourself, or like there's other stuff in dim sum because dim sum is tapas, right?
Yeah.
Not everything has soy sauce in it. Not
but almost everything does, though.
That's not true.
Everything I like does.
Because there's like
Sauces get
steamed
hard.
options stuff too. So like
Yeah.
I have a friend, this isn't gluten, but it's like I think it would be way worse. My friend, she's allergic to shellfish to go to dim sum. That to me would
Oh,
be
yeah.
far worse than a gluten allergy at dim sum.
True.
Because everything in dim sum is basically like pork and shrimp or just singularly pork or singularly shrimp.
Yeah.
I think either option sucks.
Yeah, they both suck.
They both suck, but considering what I prefer the most, I like food.
More than sex.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Again,
Agreed.
you can still have sex in both scenarios. I don't know.
You can still eat in both scenarios, just not things you like.
Yeah. You gotta limit yourself with whatever you
One or
choose.
the other.
I mean, have you not had potato bread before? It's delicious. Or like quinoa bread, cornbread, all that stuff. It's delicious, man. It's so good. It just takes a lot of effort, right? It's like, is the effort worth the pain of it?
But if you had herpes and didn't have sex, it'd be a lot less effort. You just did at home.
So much less effort.
I could play video
Zero
game
to
stuff.
no
You
effort.
can watch movies.
Zero to no effort.
I was just
All
gonna
right.
get into Celine Dion and be like, all by my herpes.
Aw.
1 in 4. 1 in 4.
So that's my question.
I guarantee you, everybody who has oral herpes is not asked whether or not it's okay to share a drink.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
true.
Anyway. So
Insert lasso music. You said it anyway.
Anyway,
I was gonna do the wah, wah.
the ladies would like me to start adding sound effects for when I say my keyword, which is anyway.
Oh yes.
Anyway, and it's my word to like wrap things up and get you guys in order.
I like that. Yum.
Yum. All right. So, thank you guys for listening to this episode of What the Fact. This has been pretty fun. I liked our questions this week. This is episode 25, midlife crisis episode.
Quarter life crisis.
Sorry, quarter life. I guess it depends on how long you plan to live.
Oh, midlife. You're right.
Alrighty, or.
Wah,
If you guys have any questions you'd like us to ask, we do want to start putting in more questions in from our listeners. So feel free to send them to us. The dirtier, the better for Stephanie. You said that before. That's the only way you
I
said
sure
that.
did.
The weirder, the better for Ashley.
Yeah, and the
The more pictures for Patricia.
Yeah, you know what I like to see. Oh no, God, I'm nervous now.
Regret everything.
Yeah, I
and
regret saying
nothing.
that. But anyway, check us out, and we'll be back again next Monday. And share us with your friends. Visit our social media, and visit our website. You know, it's a very beautiful website. And we will see you guys next week. Take care.
Ciao.
Bye.